Carry at American Arbitrage here. Just got to the thrift store. Let's see what I find today. I'm going to hit a couple of them. It's the 2nd of January. Wish me luck. This is by far my favorite spot to thrift in Utah, the Deseret Industry, or the DI as we call it here locally. It's awesome. I know the eBay YouTube community is on to plushes. We know how inexpensive they are to acquire and how well they sell. And in general, people at the thrift store overlook them. And in Utah, there are so many plushes because of so many kids that are around. On this day, I didn't find any, unfortunately, but I usually look for Disney Store exclusive ones and also a great vintage brand, Knickerbocker. They did pop culture stuff. You all know me. I'm a sucker for the toy aisle. Toys are great, typically inexpensive to ship and not very expensive to acquire. Thought that might be a Jurassic Park dinosaur. It was not. Eyes set on that Perplexus right there. Educational toys. Here, inexpensive, only $1. Make me about 8 or 10 plus shipping. Not bad. Going straight for these motorcycles. These are my A-Stow. $1 a piece. I'm going to lot them up. Ask 10 to 12 plus shipping. Not bad. Another one of my favorite thrift shop aisles is this little collectible aisle. I usually find bobbleheads here. And at this thrift store, they price them at $1 almost every time, which is awesome. I also look for Hummel. Didn't find either today, unfortunately. But I did find some Christmas stuff after Christmas. Only $1 a piece, so I got both of them. They're both from the same series. I'll lot them up. Should be $10. Just a heads up, remember guys, early January, people are donating their Christmas and thrift shops are selling them for nothing. It sells all year round, believe it. I know I haven't talked about it too much, but I do sell electronics. This is Sennheiser, great brand, along with Plantronics, another great brand, but the price was terrible, $30. Can't make any money. It's about a $30, $40 unit. Another one of these Dark Phoenix popcorn tins. Somebody's donating a lot of them. I make good money on them. I haven't sold any Dark Phoenix ones. I have 3. Now I have 4. 75 cents a piece. I'll sit on them. Here we go. Mug life. And I still check mugs after all these years. I've been doing this for 9 years, and that was one of the first things I checked was mugs. I only really look for vintage ones or sports-related ones, and I typically don't buy too many of them, but they're 50 cents. Entry point is low. Here we go, a decent piece of electronics. $2 only for this Apple keyboard. Even untested, I think it's well worth the $2, so that is something I'm going to put in the cart for sure. Before I go to the savers part of this video, where I got some epic toy scores, I do want to mention this Maui for Moana. $2, works perfect. Should go for 15 or 20 plus shipping. One of my favorite sections coming up here, the toy bag section at Savers. I found some great DC Universe figures and Marvel Legends this day. A lot of them have already sold. This was a couple days ago. That all-black Batman right there, he's already sold for $15.50. That Hercules hasn't sold yet, but I think I have him up for about 10 or 15 plus shipping. On these figures, you want to look for articulation, the bending at the waist. The more actions the figure have, the better they are in general with newer and also vintage figures. Have some small DC figures in there. That is Kang right there. He's already sold $26.05 just for that one figure that kind of looks like Thanos. Next up, we have a bag of smaller figures. The small figures sold in a lot already for $10 plus shipping. There's also some other DC figures that I'm going to part out and make some money on as well. Here is the collectible aisle at Savers, a little bit more pricey than the DI in general. I thought about picking up this London Bridge. If it had had a maker and was something I was positive was vintage, I might have picked it up. But for $3, I didn't want to take the chance or waste my time. Next up, I want to show you this Stein. You're going to find all these commemorative NASCAR Steins and other kinds of Steins in general. I'd say stay away from them unless they're pretty much free. I wouldn't waste my time, unfortunately. Thanks for watching the video, guys. That's all. I filmed that a couple days ago. Sold several of the toys already. Got a haircut. Had to work as well. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Thanks, guys.